Hello friends. For last few days, for some reason, I was so much, or I was so, I got so much interest in studying ships, and I found some fascinating things about ships that I didn't know before. And when I found out, I went back to the Bible and I read the lost ship story in Matthew 18 and Luke chapter 15. You will find the story about lost ship. And when I read that story, knowing the facts of the ship, it gave me totally different perspective what Jesus was saying in those stories. We have seen these pictures about a lost ship where the ship is always portrayed as a little baby lamb which Jesus is carrying on the shoulder. The carrying on the shoulder is the right portrayal, that's Bible says. But when I read it again, Matthew says that the ship wandered off, and in Gospel of Luke it says that the one ship was lost. And in both gospel, the shepherd goes after looking for the ship. Now, the thing I found out about ship is ship has their peripheral vision is phenomenal. Almost they can look about 320 to 340 degree. They can look around. Their peripheral vision is phenomenal. Basically, if they are walking straight, still without turning their head, they can look behind. And I didn't know that the ship has a powerful peripheral vision. Another thing I found that ship has the smell glands in their nose as well as in their legs. And scientists are not quite well sure the use of the smell glands in ship's leg. But this is a theory. This is what the scientists believe. That ship walks, and if the ship is lost, the ship can trace back its path from where the ship has come from, based on the smell, with the smell glands in their legs. And also, you might have seen some videos, and you can Google it, and you find out sheep are sometimes very aggressive. They will butt against you. They can chase after you, and they can knock you down. Sometimes they can become so stubborn. So this is the two things I found fascinating. One is their peripheral vision is so powerful, 340 degree almost, so they can see back even without turning their head. And they have smell glands in their foot, and they are not that dumb that people are portraying or understanding. The researchers has found that ships are pretty much they are a clever animal. They are not that dumb. Yes, there are stories that ships has fall off one after another on the cliff and they have died. But it doesn't mean that the ships are a dumb animal or they have no intelligence. Yes, ships are like to stay in groups. They are very close to each other. They stays in a group. So in the parable, what Jesus is saying, how this ship wandered off. I believe that is a deliberate act. The ship choose to wander off, because ship normally doesn't do that. They stay close to each other. So this ship deliberately, it was a deliberate act wandered off. Because Matthew says that it wandered off. It was not like, oh, I didn't realize. No. They can see without turning their head that I'm with other ships or not. They are constantly in our, and another thing is that whenever sheep eat grass or graze, every few seconds they will raise their head and they look around that I'm not alone, that I am still surrounded by sheep. They constantly do that. They constantly check that I'm not alone. So this sheep wandered off. Definitely, this is my belief. I believe that it was a deliberate act. And then shepherd realized, and he went after the sheep. And in the Gospel of Luke, it says that when he found it, he carried on the shoulder and bring it back, and he called his friends and he said that, rejoice with me. And we have heard this over and over again that sheep repented. The Bible doesn't say that sheep repented clearly, but you have to understand how sheep repented in this story. So think this way: when sheep wandered off, was in danger, and then the shepherd comes, and then shepherd did not rebuke the sheep. Shepherd did not get angry with the sheep. Shepherd gently shepherd extended the hand to lift up the sheep. And sheep allowed shepherd to lift himself up. That's called repentance. That when shepherd extended the hand, sheep allowed itself to be cradled in the hands of the shepherd. When shepherd put the sheep on the shoulder, the sheep allowed and did not resist it. That I don't want to go on your shoulder. And that, I believe, is a repentance. So you may not have said the right words in a prayer of repentance, but if you have allowed God to come into your life, or if you feel that God is calling you, He wants to lift you up, and if you are allowing, if you are not resisting, that's God is saying that is enough. Would you allow God to lift you up and allow Him to give you rest on His shoulder? I believe that God will bless you. Thank you.